just finished PT and I'm just jumping on here for a live abs workout. I have already set up this morning as I am super organised. So mat, heavy and light dumbbell. I've got a foam roller as well. Depending on how busy it is, I might do that on camera. Off camera, make sure you've got your water. So abs for strength. Where's my water? Abs for strength and bulky muscles and the abs. Conditioning. Let's get started. How are we doing? Let's make sure that you can see. Maybe I should have that first. It's better. Right. Make sure you stay Fitbit. Got the 8s here. It's going to warm up with some side bends to start. I'm a little teapot. Feel the pull and up. So ribcage and belly button to spine. I'm going to work the sides of the stomach first. You're also working, so you're working the sides of the stomach called the internal and external obliques. And you're also working a deep muscle in the back called the QL, quadratus lumborum, Latin. And that keeps you upright. Over to the other side. And is responsible when it's tight or weak for a lot of back pain. So we're strengthening and stretching it with this movement. Chest proud. Can really feel that pull. Really good for flexibility. I know mine's tight, so hi guys, hello, welcome to my live. Okay. Then from here, I'm going to get into high bar tech. I'm going to get into side plank dips, just body weight at the moment, still warming up. Hips push forward, all the way up, all the way down. 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and over to the other side. Well, this is an abs workout. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, blue sky. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hopefully you feel a little bit warmed up now. I'm going to move this mic. Let's put that to one side. Hi guys. Right, so I'm grabbing the heavier dumbbell, 14 kilogram, for side bends, strengthening and stretching the QL muscle and internal and external obliques. For high reps would be great. 5, 6, I think I need a hammer. 7, 8, chest proud, practicing good posture. 9, 10, 11, let's go 12. Over to the other side. Stretch and flex. So you're working this side down. Need 12. 4, engage the front of the core. 5, 6. I'm definitely going to pick up a hand wrap. 7, 8. Last 4. 3, 2. One more. Look at that, it's falling. Good. Then grabbing the 8 kilograms because your partner stole your 10 and won't give it back. Push the hips forward. Whoopsie. 1, 2. Going heavy now. 3. Oh, big comment. I'll read that comment in one moment. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then with the warm muscles, let's stretch off this side we've just worked. The lateral side stretch, so this bottom knee comes forward on the side you've just worked. Deep breath. Oh, you can really feel that gets into the lats as well, under the armpit. Love it. Same again. This is challenging. This is to build big, muscly core. 3, 4. Go a little bit higher than parallel. You've got to bring in a curve. I think that's 8, 9, 10. Pulse 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Good, rest. It's round 1 working set done. Hi Genius, Jenny Gius. You look good. I also like to work out at the gym. Good. Thank you. The colour of your leggings is so vibrant. Thanks. These are rider wear. It seems you usually enjoy eating potatoes as carbs. I've not had potatoes in a while, but yeah, they're an easy, quick carb. I also try to replace some potatoes with carbs. Potatoes are carbs. I think I have more energy to exercise. That's good, yeah. Energy comes from carbs unless you're going in keto, which is hard work to maintain. I don't recommend it. It takes like 4 or 5 days to get into ketosis. I'm gonna go again. But yeah, I can't stand how rice, you know, when you cook it yourself, because that's a good carb as well. And carbs aren't bad, they're for energy and your nutrition, like your vitamins. But yeah, I can't stand it when rice goes like sticky and you know that starchy stuff comes off. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my hand wrapped. So, whereas you can't really fuck up a potato, you know what I mean? So the reason why I'm using the hand wraps is because grip strength tends to go, and we don't even have to think about it. We're pulling with our core. Instead, I resisted the urge to eat chocolate today. Well done. They say that diet is important for dieting and bodybuilding. So the reason, if you're not hitting enough fruit and veg a day, you will crave chocolate. If you're not eating enough volume, like try and eat as much as possible of low calorie food options like carrots, broccoli, salad, strawberries, apples, berries, that kind of thing. And you will fill up and you will not even bother with chocolate. Don't have it in your house as well if you're trying to reduce that. But that's a great to know. If you're doing a lot of Tabata and cardio and HIIT style training, it can increase your appetite. I've lost count, damn it. Whereas strength training doesn't really have that effect according to research. Oh, feeling a right stretch. That's what we're going for. Swap over. I've only got one hand wrap. I didn't ken where my other one's gone. Yeah, I'm trying it these days. It was difficult at first, but I think I can do it. Of course you can. It's not an ability problem. It's usually like people make it as hard as possible for themselves. Like think that they've got to rely on willpower. There's people, when you think about it, there's people in labs right now trying to figure out a way to use your brain chemistry for you to overeat on their food, their product. So like we don't stand a chance unless you don't buy the food, you don't try new foods that's factory made. And don't leave it too long in between meals as well. Otherwise that can bring on sugar cravings. My mum's just sent me a photo or something. Oh, these are so hard but so good. Ba-ba. And we're going into weighted. What did she send? How are we doing, guys? Welcome to my live. I don't know what that message was all about. So she's trying to figure got to decipher my mum's text. She can't see a keyboard most of the time. She's not got glasses on, so she just bangs her head on the keys. 2. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching this. 3, 4, 5. Just going for 10. 6. I've got an itchy eye. No. 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping the tension. 7, 8, 9, 10. Over to the side. Breathe. This is round 2 of a working set. 1, 2, 3, 5. Strengthening the sides of the neck as well. 6, 7, 8, 10. And pulse 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I was going to go light for tonight. Rest. I've got PT now tonight, so I'll get back too late. So that's why I'm going live this morning. How are we doing, guys? Rest, and we're going to go again. There's my water. For round 3 out of 4, we'll do 4 rounds of it. Live ab workout, also known as core conditioning. Hi, Tony. Let's go again. So this is a progression for me because I don't normally do side bends, let alone with 14. Stretch and flex, engage the front of the core as well. Chest proud, pulling with the core, the sides of the core. 4, 5, 6. Soft knees. 7. Shoulders down. 8. A lot of people tend to pull with the shoulders, so you're pulling with the core. 1 more for 10. Good for anyone with back pain, deep back pain. Using that QL muscle. I'm continuing to exercise with you. It's hard to start exercising, but once I start, I work very hard. Remember, action of doing something creates motivation. Sorry, I don't mean to point at you. So it's the same with everything, writing essays, going out for a walk. Just start, do like a sentence, just walk to the end of the road and back and come home. Usually you think, I'm out anyway, or you've done that first sentence, and sometimes it's just about getting something, like not sitting down or putting your equipment away until you've done it. Reward yourself after it as well. But yeah, remember that action creates motivation. So if you can't be asked with a leg session, then the best advice would be do a few squats. See how you feel. Do a few back squats. Do a few lunges. Start with an easier exercise, and usually the action will create motivation to go longer. The best bit, because people think they've got to be perfect, and yeah, there's a lot on self-care at the moment as well, and sometimes self-care is doing what you don't want to do for the greater good, for the future you. Push your hips forward. 2, 4. I like working my obliques. 5. I think I get a lot back from it. 7, 8, 9, 10 to pulse. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Burn. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's motivating as well, isn't it? Watching someone else working out and out of breath. It's quite like, yeah, buddy. This is finishing round 3 of the working set. 1, 2. Have you got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, diets, back pain, technique of exercises, how to build certain muscle groups? Just fire it in the comments. I'm a personal trainer, online coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. I've got 12 years experience. Lost count. Can I count though? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Grab a drink. Hi guys, welcome to my live. I'd love a like and subscribe if you want educated on all things health and fitness. Like and subscribe. I'm going to do one more set of all of that. And I can definitely feel it's been worked, so that's good. A lot of people think as well that you've got to be perfect. You've got to get in an hour or 40 minutes, you've got to finish the full workout. It's about consistency. Consistency is key, and what we mean by that is every day will look different. Like you might only be able to give 20 minutes, but make sure that 20 minutes is super like a good quality session. And if you're unable to get a session because you're that run off your feet, make sure your protein's high and you get your steps. Oh, thanks, Tony. Yeah, smash the like. Likes cost nothing, guys. Right, last set of working the obliques, and then we're going to get into the rectus abdominis, which is a six-pack muscle, and TVA, transverse abdominis, which is a deep muscle in the core that acts as a corset, holds everything in and works with the back. 3, 4, come a bit close. 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, 10. It's like a stretch it, that is very odd. Well, I've been working out 16 minutes already on the core. If you're using lifting straps to lift, make sure it's pointed down, and I've just been teaching my client how to use these, and it's tight enough. And then you can concentrate on the lift rather than your grip going and grip strength and forearm burn. Massively underrated. Lifting straps are like, they sell on My Protein for super cheap, like a few quid, and on Amazon as well. Lost count again, I think that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Putting this back, 14. Then on the final set, starting on my weaker side. Thanks for the likes and subscribes, guys. Appreciate it. If you want an education and motivation on all things health and fitness, this is an account to subscribe to and talk about correct exercise technique. 4, 5, mindset. So the mindset is so important when it comes to long-term fat loss and behavioural change. And I do coaching on mindset. 1, pulse, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I mean by this is a lot of people when starting out will go from not exercising at all or being mindful of protein or getting steps in, and they'll just try and smash it all and they'll burn themselves out. So it's my job to help manage that and support client where like you actually don't need to sacrifice all of this time with your kids and your job and your hobbies and make fitness a life. It's like I'd rather you place your efforts where you're going to get the biggest return. That's what mine is. Mindset coaching. 5, 6. It's that reassurance so I can fast track you to good results. Lost count again. 1 more. Pulse 1, 2. Then we're rested and moving on. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hoofed. How are we doing, guys? Yeah, I love a like and subscribe. Grabbing a drink. So we've worked the obliques. Now it's going to work the rectus abdominis, a six-pack muscle, and the TVA, transverse abdominis. For this, I'm going to take my shoes off. Hi, Muff. My core is burning. Mine too. Right. So we're going to start with V-ups. We're not going to make it super complicated. We're going to do 3 sets of this superset, right? So assisted V-ups, or any V-ups you feel like doing. Now you shouldn't get any back twinges with V-ups, and you shouldn't get any hip clicks. If you are, then it's a breakdown in your core connection. So regress it, okay? So a regressed version of the V-ups, so easier, that means, is back flat, so push the back into the ground. And you might just be doing this, and then coming out as far as you can before your back starts to lift. In, that's like a regressed version. And if you're still getting the hip clicks, don't come all the way out with your knees, with your legs. Harder version, which is ones that I'll be doing, are assisted with the hands. So I'm just going to do as many as you can. Let's go. 1, posterior tilt of the pelvis. So tuck in the tailbone under, that's what we mean. 5, 6, 9, 10, let's get to 15, 12, 14, 15, and from here, I'm going to do knees up crunch, which is nice and safe. So knees up, pushing the back into the ground, holding that core connection, supporting the neck, we're not pulling on it, and trying to get them hips up to engage the lower core more, the TVA. 5, 6, let's get 20, 7, 8, 9, 10, head all the way down, 11, 12, 13, 14. Last 5, let it burn, it's only working when it's burning. Last 3, 2, 1, and it's common to feel your hip flexors as well, because you need strong hip flexors for a strong core. How are we doing? That gets a good burn going. Don't need a moment's rest, get your breath back, wait for the burn to stop, then we'll go again round 2. See how it doesn't have to be super complicated with all these different core exercises and variety. Sometimes it's about 2 effective exercises that work for you and your body, where you can feel them instead. Let me just move that around. So, I love that you guys are doing this with us. I'll tighten this up. Right, ready to go again? Okay, let's go. So assisted V-ups, as many as you can. Let's go. 1, round 2, 5, 10, 12, 14, 15. Oh. Knees up crunch. Another 15. No, 20, sorry. 3. Get them hips up, off the floor. 5, 6, 10. Elbows and head back to the floor. 13, 14, 15. I'm answering any questions on health and fitness, guys. Last 3, 2 more, 1 more. Ugh. Hopefully you got a burn like I. The core is just like any other muscle group that works with strengthening it through progressive overload and finding exercises that are effective for your core engagement. It's not as simple as just doing a few crunches and you expect the core to work as it should, because other muscles overcompensate, like these 2 parts of the rectus abdominis. Upper ab gripping is a real thing, so we can be overactive in our upper core and lower core's forgotten about and is weak, and that's where a lot of the back pain can stem from. So making it a priority to strengthen this area, and on the next day when you're aching, it's not like a sore like the upper core. It's more of like when you bend back, you feel like a stretch ache. That's what we mean. Okay, love a like and subscribe, guys. Going for round 3. Final round of these. 15, 15. Let's go. 1. 8, 9, deep breaths. 10, 12, 14, 15. Good. Come on. 4, I need 20 of these. 6, 7, 10, 12, 13. Come on, 14. Last 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Oh, the burn. The burn is real. Just get my iPad. Rest, get a drink. Moving on next. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Deep breaths. We're going to go again for the rectus abdominis. I'm going to go with bicycle crunch, half bicycle crunch. I just put my live on. Okay. So half bicycle crunch and then the other half to start, and then knee tucks. Okay. So back flat, core's engaged from here. So you could literally just stay here and you should feel a core burn, like a plank, but a lot safer. But we're going to come out, left side and down. 4, 5, as many as you can each side. 6, 7, let's go to 10, 8, 9, 10, over to the other side, straight into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, that burns. And it's common as well to feel it in your hip flexors, by the way. You need strong hip flexors for a strong lower core. Knee tucks. So you're only coming out as far as where your back remains flat against the floor and the mat. So coming out and in for 10. It's like a little pulse. 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh, it's so hard. So I'd say for about 70% of those we're good. Back starting to lift. Rest, which will happen with fatigue. Rest, we'll do that again. Where's my water gone? Where's my water? There it is. Let us know if you've got any comments about the core and working it correctly. I'm going to go again. So we started on the left side last time. So whichever side you started on last time, I'm going to go the opposite. Let's go. Round 2. 6. 9. One more. 10. And switch. 1. 4. 6. Last 4. 8. 10. Good. Wait for that burn to subside. Then back pressed in to the ground with your core again. For those knee tucks, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, another 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well done. I'm going to do that set once more. And then we'll stretch off. So we're going to stretch off all the anterior, the hip flexors. You've got a very deep hip flexor called the iliosus that attaches the upper body to the lower body. We'll get into that as well. And that can be overactive. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys, if you want to be motivated and educated on all things health, fitness, fat loss, toning, postnatal, rehab, back pain, mindset. Having that growth mindset is so important. Working through trial and error process. I always know if I'm able to take someone on as a coaching client with the mindset, like if they're ready to be coached or not, because if they've got the mindset of, well, I can't do this day and can't do it here, and like it's just like so negative. And I know they're in like a negative place when some people start, and sometimes it takes that for them to start, right? When I go to bicycle crunch once more. But you've really got to work with me and go through that trial and error process and be okay with trying things on, like new things, and taking new advice on. A couple more. Over to the other side. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait for the burning to subside. There we go again. Last 10. 1, 2. Keep that back flat using the core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well done, guys. Bit red in the face there. I'm resting comfortably. Oh, let's go again. Yeah, buddy. Right, so I'm going to stretch off. So that was 30 minutes on the core, working all 6 abdominal muscles and hitting some of the back as well. So with that, we're going to, with these warm hip flexors, if the hip flexors get tight from being weak and in a seated job most of the time, then they will pull on the pelvis, knocking it forward, causing a tight back, and which can cause back pain. So we're going to stretch off the hip flexors now they're nice and warm in Sphinx, so you can go into seal or cobra. Breathe, squeezing the bum cheeks, pushing your hips into the ground. Time to relax, lots of deep breaths to relax the nervous system and relax the muscles that have just been worked. There's lots of blood flow to them. I'm back and get a wriggle on. I'm going to pick up the baby next. Long lunge forward. This is for the back hip flexor. Thanks for joining in, Jenny Jess. So I'll be doing HIIT training in the morning, nice and early, if you're ever about. A way to burn a lot of calories in a short space of time. Get yourself off to a good start. Hip hamstrings. Good. Like and subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notifications when I go live. Hi Abby. Oh Abby, I looked into diabetes and taking creatine. It appears, unfortunately, I can't give you a definitive answer. It can be very different. So some may get benefit of taking creatine, as in increased insulin sensitivity and metabolism of glucose. Excellent. Others, it can cause kidney issues because obviously kidneys are a weakness, and pancreas and things like that. So best to check it with your doctor. Sorry, I can't help more than that. The feeling of satisfaction after exercise. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? Well, thanks so much for joining us, and I'll see you in the morning, I hope. Bye.